Good morning, my dear children. Welcome in today's maths module. Today we are going to study lesson number 13, that is symmetry, patterns, nets and maps. In today's module, we are going to study about symmetry. So, what does it mean by symmetry? When a shape is folded, then the two halves should match perfectly. That is called symmetry. So, symmetry we will see in different shapes, letters, words and numbers. So, let's start with the shape. Here you can see this triangle. So, here you have to draw a line which shows that when you fold this triangle, it's both the halves should overlap each other perfectly. So when I will draw a line over here, then when I fold this triangle, it will overlap to each other. So this line is the symmetrical line. This is line of symmetry. And because this is drawn vertically, so that is called vertical line of symmetry. Now here, this is square. In this square, if you will draw the line like this, then this half A can be folded on this half B perfectly. Okay? And if I will draw the symmetrical line like this, then also this part can overlap perfectly this part. If I will draw a line diagonal, then also these can overlap each other perfectly. So my dear children, the line which is made like this is horizontal line of symmetry. And the line which is made diagonal, that is diagonal line of symmetry. So you can see, in square, we can draw 1, 2, 3 and 4 lines of symmetry. Whether in a triangle, we can draw only one line of symmetry. Now we will see in the rectangle. Here, in the rectangle, if I will draw a diagonal line, this will not overlap each other exactly. So if I will draw a vertical line, then it can overlap exactly to each other and as well horizontally. So this rectangle is having two lines of symmetry, that is vertical line of symmetry and horizontal line of symmetry. This is circle. You can see from the center each and every part is at equal distance. So if I will draw any line from any side which passes through the center, that divides this circle in two equal halves. That means this circle is having many lines of symmetry. So here you have seen the figures which are symmetrical. Some of the figures, they are non-symmetrical also. The best example in nature of symmetry is what, children? Yes, that is your face. Your face is exactly symmetrical. When you make a vertical line, then it divides into two equal halves. Fine? So this is the example in nature, a natural example which shows the symmetry. Now practically we will see the symmetry. My dear children, can you see this circle? Okay. So when I fold this circle like this, both the parts overlap exactly each other. When I overlap it like this, then also they are overlapping each other. When I fold it diagonal, then also they are overlapping each other. That means this circle is having many lines of symmetry. This is horizontal, this is vertical and this is diagonal. Okay. Now second figure with me is rectangle. When I fold, see this rectangle like this. Both the parts are overlapping each other. So this is the part A, this is part B. So you can see this part A and B are overlapping exactly each other. So this is the horizontal line of symmetry which is shown by in rectangle. This is the vertical line of symmetry. When I fold it like this, then also these two parts overlap each other. But my dear children, when I fold it diagonally, you can see these two parts doesn't overlap each other. This means rectangle doesn't have the diagonal symmetry. Okay? Now, next is square. You can see this square. When I fold it vertically, then the first half overlap the second half. When I overlap it horizontally, then also the first half overlaps the second half. As well, when diagonally I fold it, it flips and it covers the second half part in both the sides. That means the square is having horizontal line of symmetry as well vertical line of symmetry and diagonal line of symmetry. Okay children, clear? Now the next figure is triangle. You can see this triangle. When I will fold it horizontally or vertically, my dear children, when I will fold it horizontally, it will not overlap each other. So I will fold it vertically and you can see this half is covering exactly this half. So these figures are symmetrical. Now we will see the symmetry in letters. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H till Z we are having many letters. Now we will see letter A. If I will make horizontal line of symmetry, I cannot overlap this half of A. So if I have to draw a vertical line of symmetry over there. Okay? In B, you must know children, horizontal line of symmetry is there. As well in C, horizontal line of symmetry is there. In D, again horizontal line of symmetry is there. In E, yes, if I will make a line like this, I cannot fold equal part to each other. So if I will draw a line like this, then I can get equal halves. F, you can see this letter F. If I will make the line like this or like this, I cannot divide this letter into equal halves. So F is not symmetrical at all. H is magical because it is having vertical line of symmetry as well as horizontal line of symmetry, because by these two it can be divided into two equal halves. So these are the symmetry in letters. Now we will see the symmetry in words. Children, when I will turn this letter sis in half turn, and when I will read this, what I will find? Can I find the symmetry? Let's see. S-I-S, sis. If I will start writing it from here, then I will get sis again. Okay? Then moon. If I will make it half turn, then I will write it like this, N-O-O-N, noon. If I will write noon, then I will write it as N-O-O-N, noon. Now, when I will write it, I will get W-O-N, won. That means, in these cases, I got sis and noon. These two letters symmetrical, word symmetrical. When I turn them in half turn, I will get them in the same position. Now we will see the symmetry in numbers. So here in this letter 6, I cannot draw any symmetrical line, because whether I will make it horizontally or vertically, I will not get two equal halves. Now we will see the number 3. In 3, when I will draw a line like this is straight, this is horizontal line and this is curved. So no symmetrical line can be made in this letter. as well in 5. So in 6, 3 and 5. In all 3 cases I cannot draw any symmetrical line. As in 7, no symmetrical line can be drawn. In 1, yes, in 1 I can draw the symmetrical line like this. Correct, children? Because half of this one can be overlapped with half of this one. Okay, children? Now, we will see the symmetry in this 0. You can see symmetry in 0 also because I can draw many symmetrical lines in this 0. So, these are the symmetry in numbers. Okay, children? Now, I will teach you the reflection. My dear children, you can keep a mirror over here and you can see its reflection and you can draw the other half of shape of this. So when I will put the mirror over here, I will get the second shape, half shape like this. You can see, children. So I can color it like this because I have got the exact shape over here. So this is my half shape which has come after keeping the mirror over here. Now, can you draw the mirror image of this leaf? Yeah, you can make it with me. You can see I have made the mirror image of this leaf. So this is the exact mirror shape reflection of the leaf. Just like that, I can draw this star. So here I got the exact shape of this star. It looks so beautiful. So here you can draw many of the shapes. Here half figure. This is exact example of your face. That is the vertical line of symmetry, and half when you will make this will look similar. Children, now I will teach you about the turns. There are 2 types of turns, half turn and quarter turn. So how am I going to explain you about this? See, this is one whole. When I will divide it into 2 equal parts, this part is called half. Okay? So if I will keep something over here and I will take it till here, that is called half turn. If I will divide it again into half, this particular part is called quarter. Okay, quarter means 1/4. That is the 1/4 part of the whole. Half is 1/2. That is half part of the whole. I will show you it on a circle. So here is the circle. This is the whole circle. When I fold it, this becomes half. Okay, children, you can see this half which I am coloring with green color. So this is half circle. Okay, when I fold it like this become 1/4 part. So here you can see I have folded it like this. This is half, and I folded it like this. So this is become quarter. So this is 1/4 part of the circle. So this is become quarter. So here this is the half part of the circle and this is the quarter part of the circle. Now I'll teach you when we are turning in half or quarter how the shapes will look. Okay, so we will start with this circle itself. Suppose this circle, for convenience I am just putting a dot over here. Okay, I have put a dot over here. Now I am turning this circle by quarter turn. Quarter turn means from here I have to turn till here. Okay, so I am turning it. Look carefully, children. I have turned it quarter. Okay, you can see, children, only dot has moved from here till here. Now the shape looks similar. If I will turn this circle till here, that has become half turn because this dot has come here from this position to this position. Now also the shape looks similar. Okay, now here you can see this diamond. When it takes quarter turn, then I will turn this this will come in this position, this dot will come in this position. So in the quarter turn, this will come in this position. I will turn it again, then it will go in this position. The second condition will be this in the half turn. So let's try it with the triangle also. This is the triangle, my dear children. So if I'll make a dot over here, so this triangle I am turning quarter. So I turn this as this. So this is the quarter turn. The shape has been changed. This is half turn. Again the shape has been changed. Again I will take a half turn. Now the shape is similar. It was what was the previous one. Now this is diamond. Okay. So how we will see this? I will put a dot over here. Okay. Now I will take the quarter turn. This I took the quarter turn. Shape is similar. Now again take quarter turn. Quarter to quarter it becomes half. Now also the shape is similar. This was diamond. Now I will consider it as a square. Okay. So I will put a dot over here. Okay. Now I will take the quarter turn. That means I am taking this quarter turn means this line is coming from here to here. So I am keeping it. This is the quarter turn. Again I will take this from here to here. See, look. This is my half turn. So you can see I have turned this square to half turn or quarter turn. In both the cases the shape was remain same. So my dear children, you have studied about the symmetry today in terms of shapes, letters, words, numbers, and after the turn how the shapes look like. So I think you understood this. I will explain you it by one arrow also. Here you can see this arrow. When this is turned into this side, that is called clockwise, in the direction of clock. When it is turned another side, opposite side, that is called anti-clockwise. Okay, that is the opposite side. Children, I am taking this triangle. When I am turning this triangle to this side, this is clockwise direction. And when I am turning this triangle in opposite side where the clock runs, that is called anti-clockwise direction. So this is clear to you now. Thank you. Take care.